Hello, you are watching the Rainbow and Bloom channel once again. This is the channel about living and thriving with the autoimmune disease known as scleroderma. And today I want to talk about weight management because someone asked me to do a video on weight. She has been experiencing a lot of weight loss, having trouble to keeping weight on, and she asked me to do a video about that. So the thing is, when you have scleroderma, you know that your body is going to change. You've seen it changing, I'm sure, over and over again. It's like every day you wake up, you almost look like a completely different person. One of the things that happens is weight gain. That is actually from inflammation. So when I first started getting sick, even before my diagnosis, I had started to balloon. My body just started expanding exponentially, and I just had a lot of swelling everywhere. My face looked like a pumpkin. My neck was really thick. It looked like I called myself a linebacker because I looked like those linebackers with like this thick neck that's the same width as their head, you know, and just swollen fingers. My legs, especially my lower legs, were very, very swollen. I had pitting edema, which is when you're so swollen that, you know, you press your fingers into your flesh and your skin doesn't bounce back. The indentations from your fingers stay there for a long time. I had that, and it was so, my skin was so stretched out that it actually was shiny. That's how much my skin was stretched. That's how swollen everything was. So in the beginning, you know, your body feels like it's under attack. Your immune system feels like it's under attack, and it just kind of goes into overdrive. And you know, like if you cut yourself, the first thing that happens is it gets swollen around the cut because your immune system is sending, you know, those T cells and everything to heal. I think it's T cells, but you know, your immune system responds to the site to heal it. You know, it sends the fluid that becomes pus sometimes, and you know, whatever else. It gets sort of crusty after a while. You know, that's your body trying to heal that wound. With scleroderma, it's like your immune system thinks that your body is injured in some way, like a cut, and it keeps responding to this signal it's getting to send collagen and everything to heal that problem that's not there. So you get the swelling all over the place. And I know I'm not describing this in like the scientific professional way, but that's just how I understand it, and that's the best way I can explain it to you. So your body balloons, and then after a while, after a couple years, you know, it subsides. And then for me, in my case, the opposite happened, and it probably will for you if you're newly diagnosed, or if you've had this for a while, it probably already happened. But the opposite starts to happen, and you start losing weight. And you know, that can happen for a few reasons. I've read that it's due to, it can be due to malnutrition. This illness causes the body to not absorb nutrients the way it's supposed to. So we could actually have, even though we're eating properly, we can still have malnutrition. And so that's one thing. And the other thing is wasting. So your muscles start to deteriorate. And that's what I noticed, because I was actually very muscular, naturally a very muscular, athletic person. And I started losing weight. At first it's like, oh, okay, you know, I can do this. But then it's like, wait, why am I losing weight though? I'm eating the same, my activity is the same. And then I noticed that I started losing muscle mass. So you start wasting from the illness. And so there are things we can do to, you know, lessen the inflammation, and there are things we can do to try to gain weight. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was decreasing inflammation. And there's some foods, you know, food is medicine, and there are foods that we can eat to help to, lessen the inflammation. Um, First, let me say though, I believe in pharmaceuticals, and I know that prednisone is like a miracle drug if you're suffering from a lot of inflammation. See your rheumatologist, of course, but ask for prednisone if they aren't recommending it already. Prednisone saved me. I'll tell you that story another time. That helps a lot with inflammation. But as far as food goes, there are a few things you can try. So one thing, I like these three. This is turmeric, and this is cumin and curry. This just happens to be a particular brand. I don't think it really matters, but I put these three in everything just because they're really good. They're really flavorful, and I just like having them in everything, almost everything. Anything I cook, salads, meat, whatever it is, I put the stuff in it. And they're very good for inflammation. Turmeric is very good. Turmeric, you can actually make a tea with it also. So first thing in the morning, turmeric with maybe 8 ounces of hot water. Some people put lemon juice in it, but if you have GI problems, then lemon juice probably isn't the right idea for you. But definitely turmeric in some hot water. You can have that as tea in the morning. And then of course there's ginger. Ginger you can also make a tea out of, but you can also cook with it. This is just raw ginger. I boil it. I put it in a saucepan with water and boil it, and I drink it with honey. And cinnamon. Cinnamon is really good also for inflammation. Coconut oil, you can just eat this. It's so good. I don't know if you like coconut. I love coconut. And this is almost empty because I also eat this with different things. I put it in, I cook with it. You can cook with it. You can just eat it with a spoon if you like coconut like I do. When I first started going to the doctor for all the inflammation that was happening to me before I got diagnosed, and she had no clue what I was talking about, she told me, okay, just you take some fish oil. She recommended fish oil. It is really, really good for inflammation also, among other things. But she did recommend this to me. I take it every day, and it's very helpful. These things, just one thing probably won't make a difference. You kind of have to pile them on. Take this every day, eat, anti-inflammatory foods, and avoid foods that cause inflammation, like citric things. Tomatoes also affect your GI system, so you can avoid certain foods and just add a lot of other types of foods. I like, this is Dr. Schultz Superfood, just for the nutritional factor. It's an easy way to get the nutrients you need, vitamins and minerals. This is just one brand. I'm not recommending it. It's just what I have, and it's, you juice it. Yeah, so that's for the inflammation. And as far as trying to gain weight, when I was in the hospital, I was diagnosed as anorexic because I could not eat. I didn't eat. I had a feeding tube for like 4 months, and my brain just would not allow me to swallow, chew, nothing. I just couldn't eat anything. So they recommended, they actually prescribed to me, Boost is the other one. It's what? Ensure. Ensure is like a complete meal in a bottle. And it's very high in protein, which is what you need when your muscles are wasting. So I would recommend Ensure Plus or Boost Plus. They're like milkshakes, but if you don't like that kind of stuff, there's, I think Boost makes one that's more like a juice. And you have like 2 or 3 of those a day. And that can at least help you to maintain your weight. It can potentially help you to stop losing weight if you, have it like 3 meals a day in addition to the foods you're eating. But with this illness, I don't think there's any way to just stop yourself from losing weight. That's just a part of what's going to happen. And at some point that will stop. Your body adjusts as one thing happens. it's like a state of emergency all over again, and then your body adjusts, and then it's like something else maybe. But yeah, that's it. I would talk to my doctor and see, you know, what your protein levels are. Always get your blood work done, and you know, see what is right for you in your particular situation. These are just easy ways to, you know, decrease inflammation. You can try bromelain. It's in pill form. It's from the pineapple. That helps. And also Zymed is also good for calming inflammation. It's also a pill. Those are two things. Bromelain and Zymed are very good for calming inflammation. Those are things that I took back when that was an issue. So yeah, that's it. Oh, this light is like killing me. So yeah, okay, it's Sunday. I wanted to do this video so the week wouldn't go by where I didn't do another video. And I'm like burning up right now, so. All right, you guys, I hope that was helpful. One more thing I forgot. This is another easy way. Omega-3 fatty acids is also really good for decreasing inflammation. And, you know, this is just an easy way to keep up. I got this at the supermarket. It's nuts. It's walnuts, cranberries, almonds, and pistachios. So, you know, it's like they're very rich in omega-3, which is what we need. Omega-6 is in the, you know, a lot of the fast foods, processed foods. We tend to have a lot of that in our diet, but we need more omega-3. So this, and I believe fish oil also, you can get omega-3 from that too. So yeah, if you find something like this, these are nuts. Maybe your jaw hurts and you can't chew nuts. But I actually got the other day at the supermarket a milk that's walnuts and almond together. So I got that, and it's really good. That's another easy way to get it in. So you don't always have to take a pill. So yeah, that's it. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.